Okay, so look, obviously, I saw that toy. Like, I saw the massage scene and that, and I was just like, bro, there's no way that's what I think it is, right? Wishful thinking, you know? A girl can dream, alright? Let me dream. Let me have my wishful thinking, right? Because Sylvia is one of my favorite characters in this game, and it looks like they've given the character a interactable massage scene. Good God. I hope it's not behind a paywall, but honestly, even if it is, with how happy I am with Browndust 2 right now, I think I'm finally going to spend money on this game. Like, I'm really surprised by that as well, because obviously I've been playing Browndust 2 for so long. It's free to play. I started during Nebris's summer event quite some time ago, and I've been playing the game casually on and off and just enjoying when they release lewd waifus. You know, this game releases some of the most lewd waifus I've ever seen, and I kind of used it to replace Azur Lane, because Azur Lane started to really gate a lot of the stuff behind purchasing skins, whereas Browndust 2, put it this way, right? Everything you see in Azur Lane, you can get that for free in Browndust 2 just from getting one copy of the character, because the skins are costumes and they're like skills. So you roll on the skill banner. You're constantly rolling and pulling to get different iterations of the characters, which is really cool. It's a really good niche in these games that I think Browndust 2 does so perfectly well. And then it's so good as well because like you have a beautiful character like Sylvia, and then you have multiple costumes with different animations. So throughout one fight, you can see like 3 different animations for one character, which is really nice. You know, I've got to give credit where credit is due. Browndust 2 does that very well, you know. And then they've added this like massage kind of interaction, like ridiculous, right? Absolute ridiculous. And we saw what was in store with Justia's skin and how wild that was, and how much they've been pushing the envelope and the boundaries with Wilhelmina's stuff. I can see Sylvia going absolutely bonkers, and she's got a swimsuit skin, and there's other content with like Ruby as well, which is another one of my favorite characters, by the way. This patch, like I said in my previous video, is definitely going to make me broke. I'm going broke. Like, boys, you got to make sure you're watching this video, you're liking and subscribing, because honestly, I need the ad revenue now. It's all going into Browndust 2. This game's so good, it's literally going to break the free-to-play curse. Sheesh, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm speechless that Browndust 2 is adding all this, you know. And yep, look, I know, a little bit clickbaity in the thumbnail. It's a pretty lewd looking toy, not gonna lie. You know, obviously it's just for massages, but you know what? Anything's possible with the Browndust 2 team right now. If Wilhelmina's interactable skin is like the threshold now, the entry level, I think we're in for a banger ride. Hop on Browndust 2 and try it out, man. You guys got nothing to lose. Try this game out, you will not regret it. You get so many free pulls. It's insanity. They are adding more gachapon, but honestly, with how free all the characters are in this game, I can tolerate it, you know? It's just when games like Girls Frontline 2 push like a $200 gachapon skin, I think that's a little bit too much. But 20 bucks here and there for a gachapon skin, I think that's pretty reasonable, to be brutally honest. And like I said, you're spending like 20 bucks a month, if that, you know, which is pretty reasonable. Think of how many times people go to eat out and waste money on junk food, you know? You could get a waifu instead. Waifus are lifu, you know? So let that advice stick to you. And honestly, I'm looking forward to this Browndust 2 update coming. Save your pools, get ready for a wild ride. It's your boy Gacha Burgers, over and out, peace.